If you are new here, I usually do videos, unboxing videos of figure, anime, anything anime related stuff. Today it's going to be a little special. I wanted to show some of my Grail figures that I am looking for, that I've been hunting for a very long time and just haven't been able to find them for a decent price because they are Grail figures. So usually they mean that they are very expensive or they're very hard to find, very rare. But yes, so I'm going to go through them. They're not in any kind of particular way other than the last three. I'm going to go through 10 of them. I have like 60 something on my wish list, which is my figure collection. But I'm just going to go through the first 10 that I really want the most out of the one that I have. So the first one I'm going to show is to be right here. So this one is the Yoko Littner from Gurren Lagann. This is the bunny version. I know she did get a re-release just recently. They just put out a pre-order for her. She's getting a bare leg, so she doesn't have the stocking like the one that I want. So what will probably happen is that I'll probably order that one and then still look for this one here, because this one is a beautiful figure. And if I do find that one, I'll trade or sell the one that I just bought, the bare leg one. I do want her no matter what, so either or, it's just a win-win for me. And yeah, that is one gorgeous figure I just cannot pass. Unfortunately, I missed out on her when she first came out. I remember seeing it and I just couldn't pull it, and because of that I was regretted. So I'm still looking for her, but that is the first one. The second one I have on the list is Miss Orangette. She is the original character from Native, and the artist is the person who did the Chio and Mamako design, so this is by the same person that did those. And I fell in love with this figure after she came out, after people were posting pictures on Instagram and stuff. So I really do want to get her and add her to my collection because I do love the artist and what that person does and everything. So this is going to be very special, and hopefully I can find her one day as well. So the other one I'm looking for is the One Piece Boa Hancock. She is the maximum edition of the Portrait of the Pirates, so she's a little higher price than when she came out, and it's by Mega House. So at the time I couldn't afford it. I think it was around like $300 just to get her whenever she came out for pre-order, but now she's going for double the price, and it's kind of hard to find her under $500, unfortunately. She is a beautiful figure. I love the design that they put on her. So you have the her pet snake, I forget the name of it, but it's in shape of a heart, so she's sitting on it and looking down, petting that snake as well. So she is a beautiful figure. She's one of my favorite characters from One Piece. It's Robin, Nami, and Boa Hancock, and they're all gorgeous figures and gorgeous characters, so I am looking forward to her as well. So hopefully I can find her as well one day. But yeah, that is that one. And then we are going back to another bunny girl. This is Kobayashi from Food Ward, and she is in the bunny outfit as well. They did come out with a re-release of her, and it's a bare leg, unfortunately. I don't really like how they're doing the bare leg for the re-release. That's just my preference. I prefer the stocking over the bare leg, only because it's how they are made, and now they're coming back with the bare leg. It just kind of defeats the purpose of why I collect them. But this figure is really beautiful as well. You can see she's posed out in a very sexy way. So hopefully I can find her as well one day and add her with my arena figure and the Alice figure as well. Cause I'm getting Alice eventually, so I'm gonna add them two together, and hopefully I can get this one as well to add them. Alright, so the one I'm looking at now is actually something I had before. At the time I had to sell her because of financial reasoning, but I am trying to find her again. It's the Fire Emblem Sallya from there. This is one of the more beautiful figure. I believe it's by Good Small Company. It's by Good Small and Max Factory. So no matter what, it's a really beautiful figure. I remember having it and enjoying it while I did. So now that I'm back and collecting more figures at the time, I'm trying to get back to some of my old figures that I sold back around like 2015, 2016. So I'm really hoping I can get her again and add her to my collection, because she has the same kind of pose as my other figure I have. It's the CC, and she's also bent over on the left side, so they could be facing opposite side, and that would be a good way to display them together. But yeah, that is one I'm really looking for. Hopefully I can find that. Alright, so the next one is by Binding and Native. This is from my H series, and she's a really beautiful figure. It's Olga, but she is very rare, very hard, and very expensive. I believe right now she is going more than $1,000 just to try to find her. I think she came out, she was around 300. At the time, I wasn't really collecting native figures at the time, so I didn't really know that she came out, and it was already too late, because a lot of the Binding figures are 1/4 scale. They're very hard to find in the aftermarket, and they don't get re-released, so the price of them goes really high because of that. And if you miss out on the pre-order, it's going to be very hard for you to find for a decent price. There are some that does come out and you can still find them, but like the more popular one, like this one right here, you can't really find. So that is just something that I more than likely won't be getting, but it's always there just in case if I do ever want to get her, or she does get a release, which is just a small chance. The next one is Sonico. So this is the Max Factory racing version. So she's in like the Mewtwo racing dress that Mewtwo always wear. But this is Sonico, and this one is gorgeous. I always liked this one, I just never got around to pick it. She's still a decent price, so I can probably still find her for a really good price. It's by one of my favorite artists as well, Tom, and I've been wanting to get this one eventually to add to my Sonico collection. Nothing much on that one, it's just that she's in really good pose, and the figure itself is really beautiful. So hopefully one day I can get her. Alright, so this is going to be my last bunny figure that I have on my wish list. I do have more, just that these are the more grail figure that I'm looking for. So this is the Erza from Fairy Tail. I have Lucy, but I never got around to pick up Erza, and because of that they re-released it in Barrelay, which I don't like, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably order that one just so I can have her and have them paired up. And if I ever come across with Erza bunny figure in stocking, then I'm going to get that one for sure. That's going to be really good to have. That is one of my top 3 grail figures that I'm looking for, and there's no other gorgeous figure than her that I really want in my collection. But yeah, that's Erza. My number 2, that is 02. I had the regular one, the red one, but I am missing on the white one. Unfortunately, I missed both of them whenever they came out, so I could not get them for the price they came out with, because I think it was like 100, 120. And but I was lucky enough to find the red one on my figure collection. The person was selling it for like around 200, so I went ahead and got that. That was about a year ago, and she is a really beautiful figure. Now I do want to get the white one so I can pair it. I do have the red and white bunny figure of 02, so I wanted to do that as well with the Coco Pecuria figures and have them pair up. I think that would be really cool to have. And I always love this face version of what she has compared to the red one, because she is smiling and it's a very adorable face. I am hoping that I can pair up with the other 02, that way they can be together. But yeah, that is my number 2. My number 1 all-time favorite grail figure that I'm looking for is this one right here. She is Sorceress from Dragon Crown. I do have this one right here, you can see. up here. That is the Orchild seed. But I want this one right here. This is by Matt's Factory as well, and I regret not getting her when she came out. I think she was a little bit under 200 or maybe around 200 at the time. This was back in 2017, I think. 2016. So it was an older figure, but it was well worth it at the time. Fortunately, at that time, I was selling all my figures, and I wasn't really collecting or pre-ordering figure at that time, so I missed out on this particular figure. And when I started collecting again, I saw it. I'm like, damn, now she's very hard to get. I can't find her for a really good price, but she does come around, and I see that she is a decent price, not too expensive, but one day I might pull the trigger and get her, because she is my ultimate grail at the moment, and I really want her to add to my collection. But yeah, this is my top 10 grail figure that I have in my my figure collection that I really want to add. The only thing is that they're very hard to find, and that's just how it is with the figure collection right now. They unfortunately got higher in price in the aftermarket, and you just have to be at the right time, right place to be able to find these figures. There have been good deals that I found that the past few years that I really enjoyed, and still try to do these for these top 10 and keep looking. That's the whole like hobby of collecting figures. You buy pre-orders and you find older figures and you try to get them for a really good price. But that's the thing, is that you do have to pre-order if you really want that figure, or else you might miss out and that price will be higher than what it originally was. I do hope you guys enjoy that video. It is a little bit longer than I normally do a video, but I wanted to do something a little different than just an unboxing video of my figures and add more content to my YouTube channel, because I know I haven't really been active and I want to add more to it. So let me know what you think about this video and comment below which figure that you like the most, or which figure you're looking for, what grail figure and all that stuff. I like to interact with you guys. But if you want to look at other content that I have, you can always look at my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok account. I do have more pictures and videos there. You can always look at that. It's going to be in the description below. That way you can see it and go there as well. Well, I hope you guys have a good day and enjoy the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.